Hey YouTubers, how's it going? Andy Boom here. Sorry I've been away. I was actually stuck in the cold weather that was hitting the south, so I didn't have power or internet for quite a while. Alright, I'm back and hopefully we'll be able to post videos for at least one a day. Now, jump back into the game here. There are a few major changes I was going to go ahead and review with you guys. First off, let me go pull this up. Are changes to durations of PvP matches. Now the times are still 6 minutes. However, they've actually, for deathmatch, increased it from 34 kills to 50 kills. Control now lasts for 6 minutes or until 200 points, as it was 100 points previously to end the game. And free-for-all was actually increased to 25 kills from 15 kills to finish the game as well. Now, as far as the schedule changes, for any of the temporary games they hold, they now have it so that ranked games are Mondays and Tuesdays. Gothic Arsenal is Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then Last Samurai is Friday through Sunday. Now, I'd gotten a couple messages asking me what my setup is, things like that, so let me go over that with you guys really fast, and then we'll jump into the games. Now, recently I've actually upgraded my weapon here. Now, it is about 50 lower on the power, but it is a gold tier as opposed to the purple tier, so it actually is significantly better in damage, in my opinion. Now, that being said, I'm still focusing on assault rifles. I'm looking for a good sniper rifle and obviously a handgun. Handguns and knives typically tend to be the hardest things because they can't be upgraded, so the higher point you can get there, the better. Everything else that you equip in the game can be upgraded, as well, aside from the consumables as well. Now, with that being said, let me go back in here. So what I'm using, I haven't even fully modded it yet. I've gotten some of the rate of fire increased, the weapon damage has been increased, and even increased damage from hitting the target in the head. That's a pretty nice one. Now, that being said, I still have a little ways to go. Things like the effective range, which turns it into practically a sniper rifle because it has a pretty precise scope. So it allows you to hit targets down the range further anyways. And then finally, getting to maximum damage increase. So if I can actually get those all bumped up, that should actually put us, there we go, so 137 damage, 25 range, and 615 for the fire rate. Now, secondary, I just keep my original assault rifle here. That weapon, I had actually fully done the mods. I just didn't upgrade because I knew I was about to get the MSPS Shark here. So I didn't want to waste it because the amount of gears needed to upgrade are pretty high. So for this one, as you can see, it starts off, the very first one was, I think, about 3,000. The last one cost 9,000. And then every time you want to do an actual upgrade in power, that's starting at 2,000. Now, for those who don't know, every 50 levels in power, you actually need to get these the blue tokens at the top. I have currently I have 23, and then it'll allow you to kind of break through that power level and keep going up. Now, the only way to get those is through daily and weekly quests. So that's kind of a drive to push people, because the daily quests give you 1 per quest, but the weekly quests can give you anywhere from 10 to 20. And those will actually those come in handy. So if you're, especially if you get a weapon that starts off fairly low, I know there's some of the higher tier weapons that start off at around 400 or start off at 500. They don't have as much room to grow, so they won't need as many. But the ones like this that start off at 300, just to get that to 700, that's going to, I'm going to have to pay that 50 tokens. I believe it's about 8 times. So with that being said, that would easily be 8 weeks worth of grinding. Now, there are some events where you can win more. Obviously, you can spend cash or gold for them as well, but that's a big focus, so try not to slack off on those. On top of that, I got lucky and I actually won this at random. So it's one of the better knives in the game, aside from a lot of the gold and the event items. So I'm working with that right now. As far as gear, I'm working with 16% range on my helmet. As far as chest, it just increases 75 armor. The hands increases the armor regen by 5%. And then the last just increases movement speed by 10%. Now, I am looking for a chest that instead of increases the armor, there are some that will increase the health regeneration speed by 1.5 seconds. That's actually pretty big, especially if you tend to get hit a lot and can find cover. That'll make jump back into the game a lot faster. So I may try and get one of those if I can. And obviously, they also have these. You get 2 of these per day, so it allows you to get some extra gold. But one of the big things is the double XP boost. With that double XP, that's going to allow you to you actually get free 5 times a day in-game boost on all items you win at the end of the match. So that includes XP. So if you do that on top of this, that's effectively 4 times the experience you'd be getting as opposed to 2. So that's a good way to level up really, really fast, as opposed to having to grind quite so much. Okay, there we go. Got it. So that gives us those. And let's jump in. So what we're going to do right now is we'll go ahead and jump into a random match. We'll see what we get. And so you can have a look at the new scoring system they have. Now I have noticed that recently the matchmaking has been a little bit faster, but they are still having a few bugs here and there where it will actually it'll disconnect while after the entire team is set, and if that happens, you can reconnect, but it still has your character standing there in the mode. So I've come back before, and I actually had a few deaths, even though I never had a chance to get in. So that's one thing that can happen. It could be due to internet or network connection, but I've tried it in different locations, and it still happens occasionally. So that's just something the development team will have to work on. And looks like we're starting off with control. Now, since I play these maps a lot, typically, depending on which side I start off on, I already know where those teams are going to come from. Oof. So where we came from was one spawn point. This corner over here is actually another spawn point. Just be careful. Looks like someone just spawned, and they have that temporary invincibility when they first spawn. So if you spawn over here, there's a good chance they might shoot you dead before you even get a chance to get off any of your shots. That's a camping spot right over there on those steps. So I don't tend to, I don't like to camp often. I'm not very fond of it. Oh, give me that. Excellent. But you do need to familiarize yourself with those camping spots. Yeah, here's another one. Oh. Yeah, sometimes the game has a little graphical lag. All right, let's get in there. Now there are some people that'll hide here. I've seen someone actually hide here before. It's kind of sneaky, but it doesn't give yourself away quite as well. And again, one of the downsides about crouching, you are less visible, so it's easier to hide, but you also can't see if anyone's shooting. So it makes it harder for you to tell when anyone is actually in the area. Unlike that. There we go. And looks like it was burning, so someone has a fire weapon. Now that actually is one of the things I'm trying to do is save up for the fire weapons. The fact that they can actually delay healing for up to, I believe it's 15 seconds, is massive. That really can help you take those teams down. Even if you use any of the medic kits themselves, it will heal you back up, but doesn't put out the burning, so you will still continue burning through that. Oh, dang. Whew. That was close. And that back corner, that's actually where we first started. That actually is one of the other primary camping spots. Let's go ahead. Oof. Yeah. Let's see if we can hurry and catch them before they switch it over. Got it. Usually either right here or in that back corner right there are some of their more common hiding spots. As you can see, normally this game would have been over at 100, but now that we're going to 200, definitely lengthens out the game just a little bit. Ooh. Take this chance to reload. Damn. Looks like they got me with the burn effect. Quick. About to die. If I can just outlast the burn effect, then I should be back in the game. There we go. Teamwork. Teamwork makes dream work. Damn. Yeah, the burn does get a little annoying after a while. Didn't get to him in time. Yeah, I'd say at this point we pretty much have this in the bag as long as we can hold it down just a little bit longer. Looks like someone's right over here. Oh, he's following me. Where are you? There you go. Yeah, one of the things that I have noticed in here is a line of sight. Now, not all games have it, because a lot of times you can just shoot through the your friendly characters here. But I have noticed that if you actually have a team member in front of you, it will treat them as a line of sight. So instead of being able to just shoot through them, it will actually cease fire until they get out of your way. That can be annoying, especially when you're trying to deal with one of the team members, or deal with the other team, and your team members all kind of jump forward. But it is what it is. There are, obviously, if you have good tactics or you work with the team well, then it makes things a lot easier. And let's see. So we have 34 wins, or 34 kills, 4 deaths, and it's pretty good average. Now, that being said, I've had times where I've had that kind of score, and it still is just not enough to save you. Obviously, teamwork will help out. I can get a lot of friend invites on here. But, I mean, as you play, people will notice you if you are playing well, and they will just tend to gravitate towards you. If you don't have any friends, that's fine. I tend to look at things like kill-death ratios on people who add me, just so I can tell, are they typically fairly good at what they do. Even if they have a low power rating, that can be overcome to some degree if they have good skill. All right. Now I've already used up my double XP for the day, so the double we already got previously puts XP at 320. That would have put me at 640. Otherwise, normally it would have only been, I believe it's 160. So that actually, it can help speed up the leveling process quite a lot if you actually use them in conjunction. All right, let's jump back in for another game. Now, like I said, they have Last Samurai here. I find it's interesting. The only problem is a lot of their maps are, some of them actually allow you to be more effective with assault rifles. A lot of them have pretty clear zones, so sniper rifles tend to be the weapon of choice. Now, with that being said, because power and armor, everything doesn't mean anything, it's all down to the weapons. If someone has a gold tier, that can, between two people who have the same power level, it's going to typically one-shot you. So if you have a poor or slow-firing sniper rifle, it's going to be near impossible to get that shot in. So that's one of the things where I find it's a bit more challenging. Aside from that, it's still fairly decent matches. And again, the ranked matches, Mondays to Tuesdays, Gothic Arsenals, Wednesdays and Thursdays, those open up, and then Brawl, those just open up every couple days and will allow you to just have different matches like no sniper rifles, or in this case, the next one's going to be no crosshairs. I've had some that just don't tell you which direction enemy is firing from, so it leaves you more towards actually paying attention as opposed to looking at the sensor map. It's fun. It is. It just offers a little bit more challenge so that things aren't always the same. All right. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Now, I am looking into possibly doing Call of Duty or other games. I've mentioned this before in my previous videos as well, but if you guys have any suggestions for games you want me to try, let me know. I'll be willing to jump into anything, take a good look, and see if we can maybe knock out a few videos, do a few walkthroughs, and see where we go from there, okay? Now, the obvious one is normally to go for that first point that's closest to you. A lot of teams will do that. So I usually run over for the secondary point a little bit further away. But as long as you actually have team members that are doing their job, you can hold it down fairly well. There we go. Looks like someone's already covering A. Get in there, get those points. Oh. Yeah, right behind that tank is another one of the sniper points, just because it gives you the advantage of being able to see here. So if you're a sniper, that can sometimes be a good spot, but people who play often will know that, so they'll kind of keep an eye for it. Oop, I see you. Hopefully it's not a sniper. Oh, yep. Didn't see him on the left side. Snipers are one of my, it's kind of a love-hate relationship, I guess you could say. They, they're a lot of fun to play, but they are definitely overpowered in this game. So I don't know if they ever plan on fixing that, but we'll see. Ooh. Got him.
Oof. How did I walk past him? Alright, let's head back. Oh, I see someone heading over to B already. There you go. And that sniper rifle. Even if he hasn't leveled it up at all, it's gonna hurt a lot. Damn. Yeah, I remember you. I hate those snipers. Yep. Damn. They must be one of the ones that was equal in power to me, because he took a few hits. Hey, event item. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like much, but those tend to add up. So if you actually are getting those every single game, come on, there you go. Then that will pay off in the end. There we go. And as you can see, with it being 170 before we hit 6 minutes, you don't often hit 200 unless you just have an overwhelming advantage as opposed to the 100 that you had previously. All right, let's see. So 357 on our side, 318 on theirs, 308. I can handle him. I can handle 318. Yeah, we should be. This should be fairly easy to control. Yeah, let's go ahead and gather this one. Should be pretty quick. And we will make a break for B. Don't want to get shot in the butt. Yep. Typically those two spots. Oh, he took the fireworks. Are the ways they're going to come when you first get in, so. Oh. I don't like standing there while I'm reloading. Yeah, I have a bad habit. I have to break of that. Gotcha. There we go. Oof. Well, we know where they're going. Let's go say hi. Looks like they decided to move to A. Hmm. Oh, nice save. Damn. All right, let's go get our spot back. Revenge. Obviously, this is one of the more popular spots for the early stage campers. And it's also guessable. Oh, hey, there's someone behind me. Back of the head. And yeah, with this one, if you actually take an 80-point lead, it will just end it early. So in that case, yeah. All right, so it's been fun. Now, with that being said, I did mention before quests for daily and weekly. That is the way to go. That's how I actually got my weapons. Just keep playing, keep earning them up, especially with things like this for the tokens. Those they're slow to get, but if you keep working on them, you can get them in no time. And then the weekly quests, everything. Those I complete fairly often, and those they give between 10 and 20 tokens on top of 100 sets of the keys. So those will get you the progress you're looking for. Hey guys, one last thing I forgot to mention to you. They actually do have this thing called the Exchanger that pops up periodically. This is another reason why I was saying it's good to save up those gold bars instead of just waste them on small upgrades. A reason is you get things like this. Occasionally, you'll be able to buy some of the higher tier items like this. I was saying before, the handguns and the knives are the biggest pain because they aren't upgradable. So the higher tier you can get, the better off it's going to be for your power level. This is one of the higher tiers. I think 525 is some of the highest I've seen for that. But yeah, with that being said, it does come at a fairly substantial cost. Now, with this event, uh, it's not like the bidding war that I'd mentioned previously. That one, yeah, it's just whoever bids the highest amount of gold gets it, and sometimes it can get ridiculous. With this, prices are set, even though they are pretty insane. However, they do have a limited amount of quantity. So if you wanted, for example, get the Nautilus sniper rifle, it's a beautiful weapon. I actually really into steampunk itself. At least you can get it if it doesn't sell out too fast. Now, obviously, things like that type of sniper rifle, they do sell out fairly quick. The weapon I'm using, that actually it's a decent weapon, and it's only priced 4,000, so that's actually a steal. So I can see why it's already sold out. But you can often do things like trade in gears for the tokens, or trade in cash for the gears. Now, when you're trying to upgrade the higher end gear like mine, it's 10,000 per every 5 points of power that you upgrade. So cash doesn't come easy. So only if you have cash to spare, you've already done most of your upgrades for certain gears, would it make sense to spend those, and gears even more so because they're just hard to come by in general. Anyways, that's my 2 cents on that. All right, well, YouTubers, it has been fun. I hope everyone stays safe out in the weather right now. And if you guys need anything, just feel free to message me in the comments below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you again, and see you next time. Bye-bye.